YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with another Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with a video where we're going to be talking about Dax Milne headed to IR. So who is going to be the new punt returner while he's still dealing with his injury, and also things are not looking good for Chase Young as we call up yet another defensive end. Let's talk about that and much more, but before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload new videos like this to the channel about the Washington Commanders or the NFL. As you can see, we're 100 subscribers away from 6,000, so please help me get that as soon as possible. Let's get straight to today's video.
After 20 years, you know we back on. No more Snyder, more McLaurin. 1-4 with the passion, you know we scoring. FedEx field back lit, no it is not boring. John Allen lead the troops, yeah you know we storming. Burgundy and gold in my veins, yeah I bleed that. St. Jude saw the ball, grab a pig, yeah I need that.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so let's go ahead and get this video kicked off. Today is Friday, 2 days away from the Washington Commanders Week 1 contest versus the Arizona Cardinals. Man, I cannot wait for this game. As you guys know, I will be streaming the game, and y'all already know how that's going to go down. And also, this year, if you need somewhere to watch the game, I will be showing it on Instagram Live. So if you can't make it, or if it's not in your area, come to my Instagram Live at Juan Gotti Talking Sports, follow that, and I'll be streaming the game, showing the actual TV. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, we got the post-game video where y'all gonna be able to call in. It's not live. Y'all get to call to a phone number, leave a 30, 45-second, voicemail, whatever, be a reaction to the game, and you'll be featured in the future show. So let's get to it, man. It's exciting to go time. I'm super excited, but unfortunately, we don't have good news right now in regards to this video, as punt returner, wide receiver Dax Milne is headed to IR for his groin injury. Now, this is a groin injury that he's been dealing with, I want to say, going back to training camp. And he was dealing with it for some time now as regarding to preseason also, because he was probably not supposed to play in the preseason game, but knowing that he was a bubble guy and he had to have a good performance in the preseason, he had to gut it out, and he was nowhere near 100%. And obviously us as fans, we didn't know that, but clearly he isn't. And I'm starting to think maybe because he played in the preseason longer than what he should have played, that is probably a setback and a reason why he had to go on IR. Because think about it, if he didn't play in one of those preseason games, he could have been, healing, but he had to give it a go. But again, that's what happens when you're a bubble guy. I feel like it was more so of him, not more so him performing, but the lack of Kaz Allen not performing and taking that roster spot away from him, and being a specific, being a potential threat to him is why he had to go out there and play. You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of y'all are happy about Dax Milne not being back there on punts. Obviously, we know I don't want to see him hurt, but I know a lot of y'all are happy that he's not going to be back there for the first 4 weeks. Okay, but I'm gonna just say this: be careful what you wish for. Okay, because as we know, Jamison Crowder, past years, he was a good punt returner for us, and it was an excitement guy. But you remember why he didn't get resigned here, right? Because he coughed up the ball. So all I'm gonna say is just be careful what you wish for, man, because again, you never know what that could turn into. A lot of y'all don't like Dax Milne because he is boring to watch and he's not fun. He doesn't give you no type of juice back there, which is understandable. You want somebody back there that's flashy, that gives you a good return, but at the same time, and what he does do is he's secure and he makes the catch. So again, all I'm saying is just be careful what you wish for. All you Dax Milne haters out there that literally cannot stand him, I love Dax Milne because he's a solid return man and he's a solid slot receiver. You know what I'm saying? So again, just be careful what you wish for, but he's going on IR, so that obviously opens up a roster spot for somebody, and that guy could potentially be Jamison Crowder. I'm assuming that it'd be Jamison Crowder, but you never know. They probably could, put maybe another guy already on the active roster back there. Maybe Antonio Gibson, even though I know they probably won't do that. Obviously they don't want to put Jahan Dotson back there because he was the backup punt returner, but he's too valuable to this offense to put him back there. Maybe Mitchell Tinsley if he has any special teams background, but I don't think you go out there and sign Jamison Crowder to the practice squad if you had plans to go with somebody else already on your roster. So this screams Jamison Crowder, and I'm all for it, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what Jamison Crowder has for us. He's now 30 years old, so I don't know if he still has the same explosiveness back there. And I don't know when's the last time he returned punts. I feel like when he went to Buffalo, and I believe in New York too, he was only used predominantly as a wide receiver. So maybe he's going to be returning punts for the first time since leaving Washington. I don't want to say that's a fact, but I'm strongly believing in that, to be honest with you, because I don't remember him returning punts in his other 2 stops elsewhere in the NFL. But again, you got some old juice back, and I know that makes a lot of y'all fans happy. So again, I'm rooting for Jamison Crowder, hoping for the best for him. But again, just be careful with what y'all wish for, man. I'm just saying, be careful what y'all wish for, because one thing about Dax Milne is he's going to give you your offense opportunity. He's going to catch the ball. You can't guarantee that with Jamison Crowder, okay? But what you can guarantee is if he has the ball in his hand and old Jamison Crowder and he doesn't turn it over, he's probably going to give you a good, solid return. But with that being said, let's go ahead and transition to the next topic I want to talk about here. This is Chase Young. Things, in my opinion, are not looking good for Chase Young because he, we called up William Bradley King, essentially what I want to say, another defensive end. Right, and once we put Dax Milne on IR, we called up William Bradley King. You know what I'm saying? And that could mean 2 things. I don't want to necessarily mean that Chase Young is out, because you are missing F.A. Obada too on the defensive line. So maybe this was their plan the whole time, was to call up an extra defensive end just in case you know, Dax Milne has to go to IR. But this could also mean on the other side that Chase Young may not play. And if Chase Young doesn't play on Sunday, man, I'm gonna start turning my head at him, man. I told y'all, I'm already starting to feel a little sour towards Chase Young. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's like, come on, dog. Like, I don't never want to like question the man's injury, especially since I never sustained a stinger myself. But you got a guy like Terry McLaurin dealing with a turf toe, and he's gonna play Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how bad do you really want it? You know, and that's why fans are starting to question, does he want to be here in Washington? You know what I'm saying? Does he really love football? And I'm going to make a whole separate video on this, but I came across a tweet I posted on my Instagram story a couple days ago. A guy had commented on Twitter and was like, yeah, I talked to Chase Young's father at training camp, and he basically said some things to us that made me realize Chase Young don't want to be here. So I'm interested to see what Chase Young's father said, and obviously, if it is true, if it happens to be true, we see that. We see that Chase Young doesn't want to be here because he doesn't play. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I don't want to necessarily rule him out, but I wouldn't be surprised if Chase Young doesn't play. I'm not going to lie to you. And if he doesn't play, I think that's going to be the beginning of the end for him here in Washington. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the coaching staff are sick and tired of him. As much as the fans like myself want to see him be successful, the coaching staff are tired of him, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he clearly doesn't want to play. Like, again, I don't want to judge anybody for a stinger, but I just don't know how much he wants it, you know. So I don't know how severe a stinger is, you know. And he said he's ready to go, and he's just waiting for clarity from the doctor. So if you're ready to go and waiting for clarity from the doctor, you should be good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially since the quote unquote appointment was over Zoom. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even a physical in-person performance. So the game status actually just came out live on air here. Terry McLaurin is activated for Sunday's game, and Chase Young is questionable. So again, I don't want to rule him out, but us bringing up William Bradley King could mean Chase Young isn't ready to go. But also, you got to think F.A. Obada is on injured reserve to start the year, and so is Phil Mathis. So you needed some extra help on that defensive line. I do get it. So I don't want to fully say Chase Young isn't out, but I think it's going to come down to GTD, early practice, like 11 a.m., you know, warm-ups, and see how he's feeling. I think, you know, deep down inside, he'll end up playing, but if he doesn't, it's going to be, you know, a lot of fans that's upset, and I wouldn't be surprised at that point. You know what I'm saying? But William Bradley King, I said it in my video on my 53-man roster jump. I'm like, hey, William Bradley King, I like what I saw from him in the last preseason game. So he's solid. But again, I think if there is a game, if I don't overreact in a sense, if there is a game that Chase Young could afford to miss, it is this one. But I don't want him to miss any game. He already missed basically all of last year. I need 9-9 back out there. You know what I'm saying? I need him back out there because without 9-9, you know, it's pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty bad. Montez Sweat, I love Tiz. You know, Tiz ready to rock and roll. Payne, Allen ready to rock and roll. we just missing Chase, dog. So hopefully 9-9 is out there on Sunday, and hopefully he plays hard and plays, you know, play to win. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him versus Paris Johnson, you know, their first round pick. So hopefully 9-9 plays, but at this moment it is up in the air. But William Bradley King is activated at the current moment. I expect Jamison Crowder to be activated at some point between today and before Sunday's kickoff, you know. So I fully expect him to be activated. And let's see what Jamison Crowder can do, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, all up his praying is that he makes the catch. You know what I'm saying? Again, a lot of y'all want to trash Dax Milne for his lack of punt return ability, but at least he does the most important thing, and that's catch the ball. But update, Chase Young is questionable. Terry McLaurin activated. Dax Milne headed the IR, and we were calling up William Bradley King, and more likely than not, Jamison Crowder is also going to get called up too. So that is a quick injury report. Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section down below. As always, me and boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Hail to the Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 6K, as y'all can see. We're ever so close. Once we hit 6K, just 100 more subscribers. I know y'all know 100 people that are Commanders fans. Once we hit 100 subscribers from now, I'm giving away a Terry McLaurin jersey. See y'all Sunday for the game day live stream. I'm going live tonight with Jers, with ProTech, with potentially Tim to go over this game, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned for all the content. Love each and every one of y'all. See y'all later. Peace.